Long Island University's football stadium is situated almost right in the center of their beautiful green campus in Brookville. With various conference realignment and larger transfer portals, there will be lots of changes this season for the LIU Sharks football team, but changes meant to propel this program in a new direction, including a new coach from a pedigree coaching tree and a new quarterback whose father, Trent Green, played quarterback in the NFL for 15 years before retiring in 2009. So I headed out to Long Island for a Sharks practice this past week to get to know some of these new faces.
Hey, we're coming through strong, right? Come through strong. Make him block you.
Long Island University has been enjoying their Division I status since the university merged their Post and Brooklyn campuses in 2019. And this season, the LIU Sharks football team is expected to take it up a notch.
They've made a commitment to football.
New head football coach Ron Cooper comes from Alabama, where he worked under head coach Nick Saban last season on his staff.
What is the most unique or most important thing you think you've absorbed or learned from him?
A man that can stay focused. He sticks to the plan. He knows the plan. He holds everybody accountable that touches his football team. It isn't just X's and O's. He's a great football coach. But the plan is, there's one plan, and that plan is his plan.
Cooper has an impressive coaching resume at Power 5 and other FBS programs. Those jobs allowed Cooper to get an early eye on LIU's new starting quarterback, Derek Green.
We evaluated several quarterbacks. He was the one that we chose that fit us right now, that fit what we're doing. He's mature, he's athletic, he can throw the ball, and he can run it, and he's a leader, and he's the type of young man we want to help us pull this program up.
Green graduated from Southern Methodist University in the spring, but had 2 more years of eligibility, so he transferred to LIU, where he'll be pursuing his master's in business.
I'd been the backup the last 2 seasons at SMU. Had an open competition last spring and fall camp with Tanner Mordecai at SMU, who's coming back for another year. So when he had the season he had, he broke team records, conference records, and he said he was coming back, so I decided it was probably best for me to find somewhere new.
If Green looks or sounds familiar, or if his last name rings a bell, Derek is former NFL quarterback Trent Green's son.
When do you first remember tossing the ball around with him?
It was probably the Pro Bowl in 2004, which I was 4 years old, on the beach in Hawaii. It sounds dumb, but I remember those thrown around with my dad and my brother, a little pee-wee football. But I think that's probably the first memory I have with football.
And if you're looking for a scouting report on LIU starting quarterback Derek Green, well, if you watch the Kansas City Chiefs from 2000 to 2006, when his father, 2-time Pro Bowler Trent Green, was under center, you already have a pretty good idea. How are you fitting into the system here?
Just turn on my dad's film. No, I think my older brother as well. I think the 3 of us all play very similar. Not trying to do too much, just doing what the team and the offense asks of us, and move the ball down the field to score points.
Well, he's been around a lot of football. He's been in college. He's already played the game. He's not going to line up for the first time against Toledo and be nervous. He's played in the game, and he's been around football all his life.
Derek's older brother, TJ, graduated from Northwestern University, where he played quarterback, and his younger sister, Janelle, will become a Division I college volleyball player at the University of Cincinnati this fall.
He never forced my brother or I to play the sport. We both played baseball and basketball growing up, and he never put any pressure on us to play football. This is just what we've always been around and what we fell in love with.
Trent is currently busy as an NFL analyst, working Sundays throughout the fall, but he's known to attend most of his children's sporting events.
He may have a few NFL games up in the Northeast, and that'll be really easy for him, but then other than that, I think he'll still be able to make most of them and fly to wherever he needs to go after my game.
Meanwhile, this roster is filled with dozens of local players from Long Island, Queens, Staten Island, and New Jersey. And as you can tell by the video, there are a lot of players who will battle to win positions in the starting lineup. The LIU Sharks open their season on Thursday, September 1st at Toledo. Their home opener against Kent State is Saturday, September 10th. Sports Extra will be right back.